It's Auto Monday. And that means our tea flavor are beautiful fictional men. Someday it'll also be beautiful fictional women and non-binary babes. But today, it is fictional men. Are we ready for Cindy? That's the question. And the answer is probably. Continue! We were snooping through his stuff. We were finding a matchbox with a suspicious logo on it. That's all I really remember from last week. So let's see what the hecky this matchboxy is all about. Haha. I laugh at how dumb I am. Don't mind me. Anyways, okay. So there I was, standing outside a fancy office building in a quiet residential district. Is this the right place? Swallowing hard, I checked the address printed on the matchbox for the umpteenth time. Yeah, this is the place. Bing bong! I entered the building, located the Matchgirl Financial Office Suite, and rang the doorbell. Okay, wait, do office buildings have doorbells? No response. Suspicious. Are we gonna get kidnapped? Are they gonna be like, oh, it's Cindy's chick, and then, like, kidnap me? Is anyone here? This time I tried knocking on the door. Because maybe their doorbell was disconnected. Because having a doorbell there is weird. I guess not. My previous work had a doorbell. Hi, honey! Welcome! We're checking out the mysterious place that the Matchbox told us about. And I think I'm gonna get kidnapped. We'll see. Hello? Is anybody there? Perfectly vulnerable gal outside just waiting to be kidnapped and used against the male protagonist. You know, like you do. Can I please come in? Just then, a bag was thrust over my... Oh, Jesus, hello? The fuck? I got spooked. I flinched at the loud noise. What? Oh. I don't think it's a good time to be here. I'll just see myself out. I'm just gonna excuse myself. He sounds scary. Inside, I could hear someone shouting at someone else. As alarm bells were ringing in my head and I thought to run away, the door suddenly flew open. Oh no, there goes my chance at escaping. Now I will be kidnapped. Whoa, fuck! Okay, ow! The man slammed right into me, knocking me to the floor, and sprinted away like a fucking asshole. Before I could get to my feet, however, I noticed someone else standing by the door. Ruh-roh. It's you. Sure enough, it was the leader of the group from yesterday. Huh? 誰だてめえは。ああ、これは昨日のお姉さん。ようこそマッチ売りファイナンスへ。Oh my god, the way he shifted gears so fast. Just, who the fuck are... Oh, hi, hello, welcome. He put on that customer service voice real fast. As soon as the man in the black three-piece suit, let's call him Mr. Suit, because I'm very original, recognized me, his tone shifted from threatening to customer service. Hello there. I waved up at him from the floor. いやー、まさか本当に再びお目にかかれるとは思いもしませんでしたよ。しかも私からではなく、あなたから私どもの元へ訪ねてくるだなんて。What can I say? Curiosity killed the cat. Meow. He offered me his hand, but I ignored it and got up on my feet without his help, because I'm a big girl.
シンデレラさんはどうしたんですか？今日は一緒じゃないんですね。
No, Teehee. I came all by myself, Teehee. He doesn't know I'm here, Teehee. Ready to get kidnapped! That's totally gonna happen, right? That's the vibe. Yeah, I came here alone. There's something I'd like to ask you about.
お聞きしたいこと。さて、何のことでしょう。
I don't know, he's really suspicious.
もしかしてお金を借りに？それとも稼ぎに？私としてはどちらでも大歓迎ですよ。
Loan I can understand. I'm very concerned about what kind of jobs you're offering. His smile did not waver. Clearly, he saw me as a harmless little girl. Neither, actually. I came here to ask you about Cinderella. I kept my tone, firm. That's my firm tone.
彼のことは彼に直接聞いたらいいじゃないですか。私もこう見えて結構忙しいんですよ。お姉さんの遊びには構っていられないんです。
The train passing made it look like my Abby was saying his lines.
第一。
Out of nowhere, Mr. Suit narrowed his eyes and lowered his voice.
あんたみたいな小娘がこんなところに一人で来るとか。
I told you! The vibe!
帰れると思ってんのか?
That's the vibe! There it is! I knew it was coming! He slammed me against the wall, blocking my escape. Kamedon! But I laughed in his face. Ha ha ha! Was that convincing? Am I good acting? You underestimate me, don't you? And then I headbutted him in the nose! His eyebrows twitched. Perhaps you're dumber than I took you for. Do you honestly believe that I would come here without knowing exactly who you are and what this is? You think I just waltz in here without any kind of backup plan? I'm totally bluffing! On my way here, I stopped by the police station to let them know my whereabouts. I said to them, I'm about to break up with my abusive boyfriend, and I don't know what he might do to me. So if I'm not back in 30 minutes, could you send someone to check on me? They were really understanding, actually. So you can do what me with you will, but don't think for a minute you won't get what's coming to you. Oh, smart girl! She knew the vibe, and she countered it. She's like, your vibe ain't gonna override mine. Fuck off. At the end of my little speech, I smirked, just to make it a little more convincing. A moment of silence passed. Then Mr. Suit sneered back in kind. Ruh-roh.
お姉さんは随分と小賢しいようだ。
Oh, okay.
いいでしょう。あなたのその度胸に免じてお話に付き合って差し上げます。
He didn't smirk like, haha, I'm calling your bluff. He smirked like, I'm impressed by you, child.
さあ、ここではなんですから、事務所に上がってください。汚いところでお姉さんにはご不便をおかけしますが。
I'll choose where we have this conversation, thank you. I shut down his suggestion without a second thought. Clearly, he still took me for a fool! You really are dumber than I thought, aren't you? Do I look like I'm joking around here? Keep wasting my time and that 30 minutes will fly by, I promise you. Oh, actually, I forgot to factor in the time it took here to walk here from the station, which means you've got about 20 minutes left, actually. And if I don't contact them by those 20 minutes are up, I imagine they'll search this place from top to bottom. All things considered, I get the feeling that would be pretty inconvenient for you, don't you think? Wouldn't want them to inadvertently finding anything you were hoping to hide. And if you retaliate against me, things will only get worse.
そんなもんてめえをここで殺しちまえばいいだけのことだ。あんま調子に乗るなよ。
But can you hide the body in 20 minutes? What about cleaning up the blood? It was obvious my bold stance was rattling him. Kill me? Ha! I failed to suppress a laugh. Oops.
何がおかしい?
I was just thinking, I'd love to see you try. It wasn't my best comeback, but I thought I delivered it pretty well. But that didn't really matter. It was all part of my strategy. You gonna do it? You gonna do it, coward? So I thought. After a moment of angry silence, Mr. Suit straightened his lapels.
まあいいでしょう。あなたが指定する場所とやらに行きましょうか。
I win. And so I clinched a narrow victory. So what you're saying is Cinderella borrowed money from your consumer credit agency?
はい、そうです、そうです。
And, how much money was it? I chose to have this conversation at a busy cafe on the main road. Naturally, my hope was that this conspicuous location would prevent him from trying anything funny with me. 'Cause I'm not a comedian. Well, I may not be a comedian, but I'm sure as heck a clown! Again, I laugh at my own stupidity. Anyways, I sipped my iced tea as Mr. Suit explained his relationship to Cinderella. How much does he owe you?
そうですね。ざっと1億2000万円になります。
Fuck! Seriously, Cindy? Even I'm not that stupid. I mean, I'm getting there, but I'm not that stupid. Right. I figured.
あれ驚かないんですね。
Nope, I totally expected this. I mean, I did kind of suspect. He raised his eyebrows at me, but I got the sense he'd anticipated this. You know, it's strange. I didn't think I'd be this calm about it. Maybe part of me was expecting it. A group of men in suits, Cinderella's reaction, match girl financing. All told, surely I was bound to come to this conclusion.
お姉さんはだいぶ肝が据わっている方のようですね。
I'm glad Mr. Suit Guy likes me. What's your interest rate anyway?
10日で1割。いわゆるトイチってやつですね。
I think you mean pretty standard for loan sharks. Fuck.
とんでもない。うちは随分と良心的な方ですよ。
I mean, that's also
もっと
fuck.
ひどいところなんて、トゴだなんてのもありますから。
I cringe at those rates. I cringe at loans in general. Oh. Be that as it may, 1,000% APR is still rather exorbitant. Do you know what an average bank charges?
だとしたらなんだって言うんですか。だいたいうち銀行じゃありませんし。
That's also fair. It's criminal is my point. Like, not just technically illegal, extremely illegal.
そうかもしれませんね。でもなぜ違法がなくならないか知ってます？利用する人たちがいなくならないからですよ。
That's very fair.
私のところに来るお客さんは基本的にクズばかりです。ギャンブルに陥った者、惚れた女や男に貢いでる者、夢に敗れ失敗した者、犯罪行為に手を染めた者。
Everyone need money.
そんなクズどもに普通のところはお金を貸してくれないんですよ。
That's also true.
だからこそ私たちみたいなのはそんなクズを相手に商売をやってるんです。クズには私たちが必要で、私たちにはクズが必要。ああ、なんてウィンウィンな関係なんでしょう。
I wouldn't call it beautiful, but it sure does sound like a win-win-win-win-win in your favor.
そしてあなたが慕うシンデレラさんもクズのお仲間なんですよ。いえね、シンデレラさんの家も 昔は本当にお金持ちだったんですよ。ほら、ハイかぶり製紙って言ったらここらじゃそこそこ有名でしょ。お父様が一代で築き上げられた会社は軌道に乗り、美しい奥様と可愛らしいお子さんに囲まれた順風満帆な生活。でも幸せは長く続かなかった。一見儲かっているように見えるハイかぶり製紙ですが、内情はガタガタ。金融ショックの煽りを受け、株価は暴落。一気に多額の負債の出来上がりって感じです。その後も借金返済のために株式だけでなく先物取引や店舗経営なんてものにも手を出していたみたいですけど、どれもうまくいかなかったみたいですね。
Yikes, one bad turn after the next.
で、借金は膨らみ続けて今じゃ倒産寸前。
So that's why he turned to you. I waited until he had finished his long-winded speech before asking.
その通りそりゃあそれだけの借金があるところになかなか融資はしてくれないですよね。
Is the debt entirely in Cinderella's name then?
いいえ、正確に言えばお父様の借金です。ですが、お父様の連帯保証人にシンデレラさんがなっていましてね。
That's always tough. Co-signing can ruin everything in your life.
もし今後お父様が飛んだりするようであれば、それらすべての借金はシンデレラさんが背負うことになるってことです。
And that's why you always gotta be careful who you co-sign with.
でもね、シンデレラさんも悪いんですよ。ほら、シンデレラさんってば元がお金持ちでしょ。だから金銭感覚が普通じゃなくてですね、見えっ張りなんでしょうね。華やかな暮らしぶりを維持したくて買い物三昧。
That's very fair.
やめようと思ってもやめられないんでしょうね。
I see. I lowered my gaze to the table and stirred my iced tea with my straw. Is he making regular payments at least? I get the sense most loan sharks would come calling every week, but I haven't seen you try.
うちは少々変わった契約の仕方をしていましてね。12ヶ月、まるっと1年間はそういった返済を強要しないようにしてるんです。
Okay, but does interest accumulate during that entire time? Because if so, that's fucking bullshit.
まあ、そういったメリットもあるわけですから、利息は問一になるわけなんですけどね。
When is the payment deadline then?
12日後です。
Are you freaking serious? I didn't do that in 12 days. And what happens if he misses the deadline?
もちろん身ぐるみ剥がされて、その後は強制労働についてもらうか、それとも臓器の一つや二つでも売ってもらうか、はたまたその両方か。
12 days until my entire
いろいろ
life
選択肢はありますよね。
changes.
もちろんうちは地獄の果てまで回収しますよ。
Right. Well, thank you for telling me. My hand fell still.
お姉さんほんと落ち着いてますね。裏切られたとか思わないんですか？
What do you mean?
だってあなたとシンデレラさんは親同士が決めた婚約者なんでしょ？
Has he known this whole time?
お姉さんのことについても調べがついています。なかなかいいところのお嬢さんみたいですね。ご家族揃って漁師さんでしたっけ？いやー、実に華々しい家系じゃないですか。
Thanks.
あなたのお父様とシンデレラさんのお父様は遠い昔に海外で知り合って以来仲良しだったそうですね。
Yeah.
その後紆余曲折あって二人は離れ、十数年の時が経った今再び出会った。久々の旧友との再会に話も弾み、お父様方は意気投合。そしてあなたたちの結婚話が持ち上がった。これ れであなたとシンデレラさんが幼い頃に出会っていたらまさに運命ってな感じの物語だったんですけどね。
You're very dramatic in the way you talk, bud.
あなたたちは騙されてたんですよ。シンデレラさん親子に。あなたと結婚すれば、あなたのお父様から援助を受けられる。それがダメでも、あなたやあなたのお父様を保証人にできる。そして、本人たちはとんずらって魂胆です。
Was this all your idea?
いいえ。他ならぬシンデレラさん親子の提案です。
I see. I must say, I appreciate you telling me all this additional information I never asked for.
つまらないな。お姉さんの絶望した表情を見られると思ったのに。あなたはシンデレラさんのことが好きだったんじゃないんですか?
Yurika just like fucking slaps $1 million on the fucking table like it's no one's business. Just the whole suitcase falls down and she's like, there you go. Don't talk to us ever again. And then just walks away like a boss. Yes, I am, actually. I am in love with him. Yep. She said it, not me. I just don't see it as some huge betrayal, that's all. Why? Yurika... At this, Mr. Suit's smile vanished. Thank you for entertaining my request. I think I've asked everything I needed to, so I'll be going home now. I got up from the table and grabbed the check. No, I don't think so. I'm the one who dragged you here, after all. And besides, I don't want to owe you a cent. I sneered at him as I spoke.
そうですか。では、気丈なお姉さん、またお会いできるのを楽しみにしてます。
I'm sorry, when he said Onie-san, I just smile. From there, I quickly strode all the way back to our cafe. The sign on the door read, closed. This came as no surprise, of course. After all, my conversation with Mr. Suit had lasted well past sunset, and now the sky was dark. Instead of going straight inside, I decided to walk around to the back entrance. Oh, that was terrifying! All at once, the tension drained from my body and I collapsed to the ground. My heart was still thumping like crazy. I wish my pulse was racing for a more enjoyable reason. Oh, Cinderella. Now I knew the truth. His family was up to their ears in debt, and he only wanted me for my money. Oh, sad day. It should have come as a shocking revelation, and yet somehow I stayed calm. Maybe it was because I was already so tense, or maybe I'd subconsciously sensed the darkness Cinderella was hiding. All this time, I had kept lying and lying, afraid that he would hate me, that I'd lose everything. I lived my life dreading the moment the spell would be broken and everything would come to an end. I was desperate to keep dreaming at any cost. But now it was time to face reality. It was time for the clock to strike 12 at last. Oh no. I'm home!
Oh, おかえり。遅かったな。
When I walked in, Cinderella was the very first person to greet me. Sorry about that. I took a little detour on the way home. I donned a smile. You see, Cinderella didn't know that I had gone to meet Mr. Suit. I had simply asked him to give me the afternoon off work.
ま、たまには息抜きも必要だろ。
But we only just had a break.
いいんだよ。前にも言った通り、あんたは働きすぎなんだ。ちょっとくらい休んだって、誰も文句なんて言いやしねえよ。
Do Gretel and Snow feel the same way, though? For some reason, Cinderella was totally fine giving me the time off. In fact, he was downright encouraging. Thank you. I'll go get dinner started. I stared at the floor. The second I let my guard down, I had the feeling I was going to burst into tears.
それだけどさ。
Oh. Huh? Huh? When I arrived at the kitchen, the table was laden with food Cinderella had already prepared. What? Wow! This is incredible! I can't believe it!
と言ってもただのオムライスだけどな。
Oh my gosh, he actually cooked. As he spoke, he pulled out my chair for me. He cooked for me! He did this for me! Gosh, I feel like a princess! Lucky for you, I love omelets! I really do. I fucking love omelets. Omelets are so fucking good. I sat down and promptly picked up my fork.
ならよかったよ。まあグレーテルのやつには子供っぽいだとか、こんな誰でも作れるものを作ってどうするんだとか言われたけどな。
Well, I mean, yeah, but it doesn't matter if a kid can make them or not. Omelets have so much versatility. You can put so much in them. And they're delicious. They're fucking good. No way. Omelets are tricky, especially that part when you flip it. I mean, no, it's not tricky. Well, okay. It depends. It depends on how intact you want the omelet to be. Personally, I think this omelet is picture perfect. You're a very capable guy, you know that?
そうか。
Sure do.
形は整えられてても味はどうかわからねえだろ。ほら、冷めないうちに食べろ。
Yeah, my omelets are always opposite. It's not that they look good and they don't taste good. It's they don't look great, but they taste good. A lot of my breakfasts look like that. Right you are! I scooped up a forkful and put it in my mouth. It's so good!
本当か？
I'm dead serious. I shot him a thumbs up. Gretel was a fool to dismiss Cinderella's cooking as child's play. It tastes divine.
そっか。よかった。
He's so happy. Look at him. He's so cute.
まあ、あんたが作る料理には負けるけどな。
He smiled sheepishly. Don't be silly. If all your cooking is as good as this, I could eat it forever.
こんなんでいいならまた作ってやるよ。
You mean it? You really mean it? That's so cute. It's so fucking cute. Whenever I want?
たまにはだ。俺の気が向いたらな。じゃなきゃ、あんたが作る料理が食べられなくなるだろ。
Okay, fine. It's fair. Well, if I haven't won your heart, at least I've won your stomach. I took another bite of my omelet.
ああ、そうだよ。いつの間にかあんたの術中にはまったってわけだ。
After a few more bites, I fell still.
どうした？
He peered at me curiously. Am I gonna cry into my omelet? Nothing. I just really like this moment we're having. I stared down at the half-eaten omelet. Here I am, eating dinner with my favorite person in the whole world. What more could I possibly ask for? I'd give anything to make this moment last forever.
アリス。
I set my fork down and sat up straight. Then, after a deep breath, I summoned all my courage. Cinderella, do you have some free time later? I need to talk to you about something. Uh-oh. It's cold out here. I exhaled into my hands and rubbed them together.
まあな。ほら、手貸せ。
He gonna hold my hand. He reached out in my direction. Yay! I happily did as he requested, and he pulled my hand into his pocket. All according to Keikaku. I will never not love that meme. Standing side by side, arm to arm, I peered up at him.
わざとか
No. Cinderella stared at me for a moment, then sighed and averted his gaze.
こういうこと他の男にもするのか
Do what? You mean stealth flirt with them?
ああそうだよ
He's so cute. He sounded kind of frustrated. It was adorable. As I've told you before, no, I don't treat everyone with the same level of informality. You're special, Cinderella. I'm only messing with you because I like you. Duh.
あんたのそのテレンテクダはどこで培われたのか不思議でならねえ
Sorry to say, you're looking at a pure natural-born talent right here.
あんたモテるだろ
Sure, I've been known to break a heart or two. Usually my own, though. He furrowed his brows at me. What? Did you want me to deny it? Did you want me to lie? You jealous?
ああそうだよ嫉妬だ
He's
嫉妬
jealous. Yeah, he admits it. At full volume, no less. Cinderella, you truly are a pure delight.
あんたは嫉妬とかしなそうだよな前に俺が告白されたって言った時も平気な顔してたし
I do.
そういうマイナスな感情とは縁遠い存在な気がする
Nah, I have a lot of them. Of course I do. If you went off with some other girl, it would tear me up inside. I'd probably even cry about it.
本当かよ
I'm only human. I'm only goblin. I'm only gremlin. Definitely not a dragon. But I wouldn't want to get in the way of your happiness, you know?
それって2番手でも構わないってことか
Second place, last place, whatever you decide. You could hate my guts for all I care.
嫌われてもいいだなんて聞いたことがないぞ
I don't know, fam. You're talking to Yurika here. She's a female lead in an otome game. They're capable of anything. You're right. Deep down, I really don't want you to hate me.
なんなんだよ
I want you to kiss me! Long story short, I decided I'll do whatever it takes so the one I love can be happy, even if they resent me for it. Even if it means the fun and games have to end.
たとえ自分が傷ついたとしても
Even then, I'll do anything.
大した自己犠牲精神だな
Don't question the powers of a female lead. Listen, the protagonists of anime and otome are dangerous. Do not trifle. Cinderella looked like he was ready to burst out laughing. Meanwhile, I was about to cry. Maybe so. Or maybe I'm just doing it so I can feel good about myself. I'm a bad person like that.
そうだな可愛い女の子になるにはあんたは少し頭が回りすぎた
His words, his expression, his tone was all threatening to bring my little act crashing down.
話ってなんだわざわざこんなところにまで来て普通の話っていうわけじゃないだろ
Oh boy. I pulled my hand out of his pocket and took a step back. This was my big moment to get everything off my chest. Oh. If I pick the wrong one, is Mr. Wizard gonna show up again? Oh no. I'm gonna save real quick. I have a bad habit of picking wrong when it comes to Cindy. Oh. Confess my love! I'm gonna try it. Confess my love! Cinderella, I'm in love. I'm in lesbians with you.
そういや、店を売り払うことにした。
Cindy. What? It was so sudden that I couldn't process it. Why did he feel the need to interrupt me just to tell me that?
何間抜け
Because
な
he
顔
doesn't
し
want
て
to
んだ
hear
よ。
you say that you love him.
言っただろ。もともとこの土地に目をつけて転売するつもりで購入した。あの店は暇つぶしでやってたんだって。
I get that, but
もう飽きた。
oh no!
あんたともこれでお別れだな。
Oh no! Is Mr. Wizard gonna show up now? No, I don't want that! No! Mr. Wizard! Stay away! I don't want it to end like this. It's too sudden. I can't accept it. I clung to him, but he gently pried my hands away.
困らせるなよ。あんたは物分かりのいい女じゃなかったのか。
Seriously?
あんただって分かってただろ。今まであんたの遊びに付き合ってやってたけど。
Oh god, where's
もういい
Mr.
だ。
Wizard? Is this the bad end?
これ
Did
で
I
終わりだ。
fuck up?
俺は人に平気で嘘つくようなやつとは一緒にはいられない。気持ちが冷めたんだ。
Is he knows is the bad ending. He knows who I am and what I was about to say. And he knows that I know about him. Is that really what you want? Clenching my jaw, I forced the words out.
ああ、そうだ。
And what about your debt? Are you selling it for, are you selling the cafe for $1 million? You gonna pay it off in 12 days? Well, then I guess that's that. What'd I say? I get the bad endings. He didn't even let me finish telling him that I loved him. What a dick. Anyways, I'll be going now. You're an asshole and I don't love you no more, so bye. Yeah, to my real home.
そっか。
Oh, but if I go home tonight, then what'll happen to the cafe tomorrow? I already knew the answer. But I was desperate to drag this moment out as long as possible.
心配すんな。売り払うんだから。
Oh,
店
no.
は閉店だ。
Right, then that's taken care of, then. I was officially out of cards to play.
まあな。
Tell your brothers I'm sorry and that I'm grateful for everything they've done for me.
わかった。伝えておく。
Good question. Honestly, I didn't have that much to begin with, so you can just toss it out.
わかった。
This can't be. Is this just another bad ending? Did I fuck up?
送っていこうか。
No! I'm mad at you! Stay away from me!
そっか。
Anyway, this is goodbye. I'm really upset now. I don't even like Cindy and I'm so upset!
じゃあな。
Fuck off! Farewell, I wish you all the best. I'm gonna encounter Mr. Wizard on the way home, right? I started to walk home and Cinderella didn't try to stop me. Ugh, fucking unable to bear it a second longer, I turned back, but he was already gone. Sob. No! No! Go away! Don't tell me I fucked up! Stop! Ugh.
かわいそうに。大好きだった人に振られちゃったんだね。
Yes, he did. I didn't know I cared that much. It's you. Hi. You here to tell me that I'm fucking
君
stupid?
は辛いことがあってもいつも笑顔で頑張るいい子だね。だけどそんな君でも大好きな人に拒絶されるのは涙が出るほど辛いんだ。
Rejection dysphoria.
それでも君は諦めちゃダメだよ。僕は何度でも君にチャンスをあげる。
Cool, thanks.
君が
You give me another chance.
さあ目をつむって。 僕が魔法をかけてあげよう。
What?
そして君は初めから読み直す
Oh,
前
you're
に
just gonna end
付箋を
it
貼
and
り
then
付
I'm
けた
gonna
とこ
go
ろから
back.
続きをやり直すんだ。 僕
Ugh.
は君が必ず
Fine, yeah, I fucked up. See, Red, I got the happy ending like right off the bat, but Cinderella, I fucked up twice. God damn it. Fine, I'll tell you the truth. I knew I was gonna pick the wrong fucking answer.
愛の告白ってわけじゃなさそうだけど。
No, because I already did that and it was the wrong answer. He laughed weakly. No, I mean I could, but you just shoot me down, right?
アリス。
Man, this place is dead, huh? I glanced around the streets. Just a few hours ago, the shopping district was abuzz with life, but now it was deserted.
そりゃ、この時間ならな。
But we don't need those stores to be open to do a little window shopping, see? He didn't reply. So I kept going. Look, Cinderella, you're empty inside. You're scared, you're insecure, you're searching for something. Something that will fill the gaping hole in your heart. So you fall back on retail therapy, hoping it'll fill the void. It's fun. It makes you forget how scared and lonely you are. Lately, you've been giving me a lot of surprise gifts, too. That's your guilt talking, isn't it? You know you have a shopping addiction. You know it isn't healthy. So instead, you give someone else things that you buy. And so also you can... Oh. We're nearing the end. You just missed Mr. Wizard Draconi. He showed up again to tell me that I fucked up. So... So, we're trying again. Yeah. Well, that's visual novels for you, especially these ones. But as soon as we're done with this, we're hopping over to number 2. Because there's technically 4 of them. There's 1 through 3 and then the epilogue. So, we'll see. Anyways, so instead you give someone else the things you buy. Also, you can pretend you were doing it for them instead of yourself. You wanted to make me into your scapegoat. My chest ached. The second game's gonna have the second and third games have different characters to romance. So, like, it was like normally in, like, an Otome game, you have, like, the whole, like, cast to choose from and you play through. This one kind of released episodic, so it's, like, I'm assuming 2 characters per go. So we'll see. I knew this would hurt him, but I didn't have a choice. I had to tell him the truth. The truth is, I found these! And I hand him a grape. Yeah, well, you can buy the entire series at, like, a bundle price now, both on Steam and on Switch, which is generally, like, the same cost as a regular Otome game. Each episode was a little bit, was pretty cheap in comparison, so it wasn't that much to buy each one. Anyways, I took the matchbox out of my pocket and held it up for him to see.
あの時か。
Mm-hmm. He didn't seem too surprised to hear it. And I'm sorry, but I did a little digging. At this, the color drained from his face.
調べたって。あいつに会ったのか。
Yes, I met with him.
あいつがどんなに危ないやつか知ってんのかよ。
Relax, nothing bad happened, okay? There's no need to panic. I had a plan.
何人事みたいに落ち着いてんだよ。もしも何かされたらどうするんだ。
Were you worried about me? Oh, I wasn't worried. I was in complete control.
あんたのそういう妙に冷静なところ、いつか足をすくわれるぞ。
Probably. His voice shook with rage, and I averted my gaze. I'm sorry. But I had to know! Oh, Jesus. Hi. Then I took I took his hands in mine and summoned all of my courage. I had to draw a pentagram to do it, but, you know. Cinderella, do you remember that time you said we were strangers? You were right. We didn't know anything about each other. No, we purposely pretended not to know. Maybe it's time to maybe it's time to drop the charade.
この物語が終わったとしても。
Yeah. Cinderella, my name isn't actually Alice. It's...
それがあんたの名前だろ。
I knew he knew the whole fucking time. I looked up to find his icy blue eyes staring back, glistening with grief.
最初から気づいてたよ。あんたが俺の見合い相手だってな。あの夜、あんたが目の前に現れて、俺に偽の名前を名乗った。あんたが俺に正体を明かさないのは、俺にとっても都合が良かった。あんたもそうだが、俺もあんたがどういうやつなのかはわからなかったからな。
So that's why you so generously allowed me to stay with you, and why you suddenly started to care about the cafe.
ああ、そうだ。あんたは俺を観察してたつもりだろうが、俺もあんたを観察してたんだよ。
We really are a match, aren't we? I gave a self-depreciating laugh, but he merely shook his head.
そんなんじゃない。全然違う。
Why? Because you think you're a bad person and I'm a good person? We're both bad people!
俺はあんたを利用しようとしてたんだよ。分かってんだろ。俺はあんたを本当に好きだったわけじゃない。あんたの裏にあるあんたの家の金が目当てだったんだ。
No, but now you actually love me and that's why you feel bad about it. That's fine.
そうですかって。
He fell silent, taken aback by my curt response. I mean exactly what I fucking said. I said it's fine! I smiled softly, hoping to ease the tension even just a fraction. Like I said, as long as the one I love is happy, I don't care what happens to me. Can I ask what made you decide to do it? You know, just for reference. There was a long pause and then...
白雪もグレーテルもまだいなかった頃のことだ。俺の家、父さんの事業が失敗して借金がすごいことになってて、そのせいで借金取りに追われるようになって。
No, this one is actually the route to the good ending. Because this is the second option from when I fucked up the second time. This is actually the good path, surprisingly. Ugh.
で、その借金を返すためにまた借金をして、もう戻れないところまで来ちまった。
So, do your brothers know about this?
いや、あいつらは何も知らない。あいつらが生まれた時にはとっくに崩壊してたからな。
Did a damn good job of keeping it hidden from them. So that's why you're looking after them, isn't it?
ああ、そうだ。あいつらに居場所なんてどこにもない。でも正直もう限界だったんだ。母さんは父さんと離婚すると決めたみたいだし、借金の期限ももうすぐだ。もうすぐ何もかもが終わる。そんな時、あんたとの見合い話が持ち上がった。あんたはいいとこのお嬢さんだし、結婚すればあんたの父親から援助が受けられるかもしれない。それがダメでもあんたたちを保証人にしてまた借金ができる。そしたらまだ終わらずに済む。まだこの生活を続けられる。
Yeah, I've already heard this story from the loan shark.
いざとなったら 逃げればいい。どうせ金目当てで結婚したんだから何の愛着もないだろうって。
But now you really like me.
俺は今まで俺の周りに集まる奴らは全員金目当てだとバカにしたが、
Pot me
俺も
kettle.
結局は金目当てだったんだよ。
Yeah, if only the brothers found actual jobs. I mean, they probably couldn't do much against the $1 million loan that the dad took out, but they'd probably help them support themselves since they weren't involved. So you only care about me because you knew I was rich?
ああ、
Well, what about right now? What do you want from me as of this moment? Is it my family's money or my forgiveness? Do you want me to be angry with you? Do you want me to cry? Do you want me to resent you for your betrayal? What do you want me to do here?
なんでそんなこと俺に聞くんだよ。俺だってもうよくわかんねえよ。
When he takes that sad tone, I just want to like squish his face and then pat his head and tell him everything's gonna be fine and mommy's gonna protect him. My maternal instincts are kicking in. Because you're the only one who knows the answer to this question. Think about it long and hard.
俺が
Yeah, what do you want? He stared back at me in wide-eyed shock. His eyes don't look that wide, but you know. Yeah, mommy has $1 million. Slap that cash on the table like, make it rain! God, if only I was that fucking rich. So I gazed back quietly. Fanning myself with $1 million. What do you want right now, Cinderella?
俺は
Yes?
俺はあんたなんか大嫌いだ。いつも余裕ぶってすかしてて、こっちの考えなんてお見通しだって風で。
Joke's on you, I don't have it all figured out. I fucked up this route twice already. I knew what I was doing with Red.
今だってそうだ。どうせ心の中で俺のことバカにしてるんだろ。
Can he hear me from beyond the computer screen?
どうしようもないクズだって、情けないって俺だって思ったよ。
He doesn't have the magical wizard retry man. That's true. I have the magical wizard retry man, and I run very fast from him.
突き放すべきだった。
Because now you care.
俺はあんたをあの家から追い出すべきだったんだ。
Hindsight's a bitch, ain't it?
あんたのことを思うなら、あんたに嫌われたくなかったら。だけど言えなかった。最初はただの好奇心だったんだ。見合いを悩む俺のところにあんたがひょっこりと現れてからかってやろうと思った。別に好きになるつもりもなかった。本当はすぐに追い出す予定だったんだ。でもあんたと一緒に生活して、あんたのことを知っていくうちに楽しいと心から思うようになっちまった。なんでそばにいるのが楽しいって、そばにいてほしいって思ったんだ。
He sounds so genuinely upset.
好かれたいんだ。俺はあんたに愛されたいと願ってる。
You have to say it that way. My heart. My heart. My heart. going, and yet it still hits just as hard.
本当はそばにいてほしいんだ。
He's so fucking sad! Baby! Is that really what you want?
ああ、そうだよ。あんたは真実を言えば俺に嫌われると思ったんだろう。
Would definitely make things easier for me, but you know.
だけど逆だ。真実を知ればあんたは俺のことを嫌いになるだろう。
I got a joke for you, buddy.
だから言えなかったんだ。あんたが自分のことを秘密にすればするほど俺は安心してたんだ。ああ、まだこんな楽しい日々が送れるってさ。あんたのそばにいられるってな。
Cindy, I'm not going anywhere. Cindy, this is an otome game. We get a happy ending.
だけどもう終わりだ。
It's not.
分かってたんだ。こんなことはいつまでも続かないって。
Oh, he's such a sad baby.
もう俺には何も残らない。
Oh God, he's gonna cry. He's gonna make me cry. Stop. Your tone is so sad. I'm getting emotional. Stop doing this to me. You're gonna cry, and then I'm gonna cry, and we're all gonna cry. Oh my God.
なんであんたは真実を知っても俺に気があるような素振りをするんだよ。
I'm not smiling. You're making me cry. Right? Ashley, his fucking tone.
いつもみたいに笑ってんだよ。
Oh my God, he's fucking crying. I can't. I can't. Oh my God.
俺のことからかってんのか。
Oh Jesus.
バカにしてるのか。
Oh, fuck. These actors are so good.
なんであんたは俺の前からいなくならないんだよ。
I'm not going anywhere, Cinderella. Why? Because I love you. I ran into his arms and pressed my lips to his because this was totally the moment for a kiss! A hug would have done just fine, Eureka. They are pulling out all the stops and I'm suffering. Oh, fuck it. I don't care if you're rich or poor, you're still my prince. It doesn't matter to me who you are or what you want. I've fallen head over heels for you. Isn't that reason enough? Isn't this proof enough that my feelings are real? I wiped the tears from his eyes, and then I wiped the tears from my fucking own! Don't cry, Cinderella. I care about you so much. I will always be here for as long as you want me around. Actually, on second thought, I'll be here whether you want me or not. I'm a pushy girl, remember? No matter where you try to run, you'll never escape me. I'm worse than the loan sharks! I love you, Cinderella! Does it feel more like a threat now? Stop. Stop. I'm so glad that I changed her name, because if they actually said the character's name and he said it in that tone, I would lose my mind. Yeah. I care about you so much. I'm gonna go date your brother in a hot minute in the next game, though. He held me tightly and I wrapped my arms around him in kind. I wanted to give him what he wanted. Anything to fill the void in his heart. Once upon a time, there lived a boy with dexterous hands and a fragile heart. He was born to the richest family in town. Anything he wanted, he got. They lived a decadent lifestyle unlike any other, and the boy was happy. But that happiness did not last forever. One day, the boy's beloved father fell into massive debt. And once his father stopped sending money, everyone around them grew cold and distant. They were in trouble, but no one offered to help them. In truth, the townspeople didn't respect the boy's father for who he was. They were only interested in his money. Because of this, he too grew cold and distant, even towards his own wife and son. And once all the money had dried up, the debt collectors came, one after another. Sound effects. I'm knocking on the door. The boy covered his ears to shut out the loud, incessant knocking. I just didn't want to say it. In a blink, he had lost his luxurious lifestyle, his happy family, and even his kind-hearted father. And so he learned what happened. He learned that happiness was fleeting. Just like that, the boy's pure heart was tainted gray by a tiny drop of darkness. Before he knew it, everyone referred to him as Cinderella, the boy with a heart of ash. After that, Cinderella would spend money without even realizing it. He bought everything he wanted, and even some things he didn't want, just because he could. His heart was filled with fear and loneliness. These emotions dominated him, screaming at him to buy more. More. Yeah, with what money? Well, borrowed money from loan sharks. And so he heeded that voice that filled the holes in his heart with anything he could get his hands on. Whenever he went shopping, it helped him to forget all the bad times by reminding him of one of those happy days from his past. He didn't buy things because he really wanted to have them. He bought them simply to have the experience of buying something. Sounds legit. And yet, no matter how much money Cinderella spent, he could never obtain the one thing he truly desired above all else. Why, you ask? Because he didn't even know what that thing was. He should have returned it after 14 days. Just within the return policy. He's like, I had it for a little while. I don't want it. Thanks. Cinderella claimed he was trying to use me, but I knew he was incapable of such a thing. After all, I knew him to be an honest man, and a coward at that. Cinderella, do you remember the riddle I posed to you before? Have you figured out the answer? Do you know what that something is? He's still crying. You dumb bitch. The answer is love. Or trust. Or companionship. What? Oh my gosh, seriously? And they took it back? That's crazy. Having a vacuum for 2 years and then returning it? Wild. A 2-year return policy. That sounds amazing. His voice shook with emotion. Then I'll stay with you until you figure it out. What? You're about to blow my mind about stuff like this with Costco. Come on now. That's crazy. Why would they have a policy like that? That sounds like bad business. That's ridiculous. That sounds like a bad idea. I'll give you whatever you want. Be it my money, my body, my heart, anything and everything. Stop crying! Stop! You don't need to. Don't give me anything. He sniffled and I put on my sweetest smile, tee-hee. because I love you. Is it gonna cut to an after scene of yay, we're happy together? The next morning I went through and organized all the junk Cinderella had purchased. There we go. We'll return everything where possible, and if it can't be returned, then we'll sell it off. That'll get some money off your back. That'll get some of your money back. Then, from there, we just need to hire a lawyer. Sound good?
俺、二度とバカな買い物はしない。
That's the spirit. Just try to stay positive.
約束する。だから。
He looked at me like a scolded child. I took his hand in mine. It's a promise. Don't worry. No matter what happens, I won't let go. Immediately lets go. When we returned to the cafe, we fetched his brothers and told them everything. That I was actually Cinderella's fiancé, and that their family was in a lot of debt, which is probably something they should have been told a long time ago. They had very contrasting reactions, to say the least.
はあ？借金？聞いてないですよ。
俺は借金に関しては知っていたよ。
Oh my god, Gretel, are you also dumb like your brother? What the fuck?
実際に取り立てを経験したわけじゃないけれど、母様からおおよそは聞いていたからね。
Mommy told him.
僕はいろいろと知らなかったわけですけど。
Apparently we were all laughing at Gretel behind his back.
君はね、グレーテル。君はそもそも自分の両親に関して興味がないだろ
う？ないですね。
I mean, that's also fair.
だからこそ知らずにいた。知る必要も知らせる必要もないからね。
You don't care about your parents? Not that that should be an alarming situation. There are plenty of people who don't care about their parents, and rightfully so.
そういう人間もいます。僕たちの家庭は少々複雑なんですよ。
Fair enough, dude. That is your decision. His voice was flat and monotone. I got the sense I was better off not prying further. There was a long moment of silence that persisted until Cinderella finally broke it.
呆れないのか？
呆れるって借金のことですか？何を今さら。あなたのやることには慣れてますよ。
悪い。
後悔するくらいなら初めからやらなければいい。まあ、あなたが後悔するのは彼女がいたからかもしれませんが。
True. I am somehow the conscious that the oh my god, what is it? The conscious that basically I'm the Jiminy Cricket. Fucking I can't brain and words right now. I'm dumb. Gretel turned his gaze to me. His eyes seemed to say, "Take care of my idiot brother for me, will you?" Listen, I'll try, but I can't guarantee much. I'm dumb too. Couple of knuckleheads here. Silence descended once more as the four of us contemplated what to do.
みんな、母様のところに来ればいいよ。
Snow White was the first to offer a concrete suggestion.
母様についていけば、縁も切れて、借金を返す必要もなくなる。
Except Cinderella co-signed for the loan, so he's legally held responsible.
俺はここに残る。今まで片棒を担いでたのは俺だし、それに父さんをこのまま放っておけないしな。
グレーテルはどうする？
僕はどちらにもついていく気はありません。
どちらにもって。
僕は一人で生きていきます。
ほほ
未成年だろ。
どうにでもなります。父親が借金の泥沼だからといって母親についていこうとも思わない。
Gretel's like, I'm gonna get emancipated. Bye.
末っ子である僕にとって彼らは生まれた時からどうでもいい存在なんです。借金あるなしに関わらずね。
ならここに残るか？
いいえ、出て行きます。
Oh, bye, Gretel, I guess. Gretel averted his gaze.
ここに僕の居場所はないですからね。
そうか。
The next day. Not wanting to drag out their goodbyes, the boys decided to leave the house early that morning. Aw, bye, babies. Cinderella and I saw them off at the door.
シンデレラ兄さん、本当にここに残るんだね。
ああ、俺がいなくなったら父さんは一人になるだろう。どうしようもない父親だけどさ。お前たちにとっては父さんなんてもともといなかったようなもんだ。気にせず行けよ。
わかった。
そうだね。
どうせお前らもこの国から出るってわけじゃねえんだろ。だったら別にしんみりすることもない。
そうですね。僕たちは血のつながった兄弟なんですから。
Snow White looked up, a tiny smile playing at his lips.
うん。俺たちの縁は何があってもずっと切れない。シンデレラ兄さん、くれぐれも彼女を悲しませないで。
ああ、わかってるよ。
グレーテル、君なら一人で生きていけるだろうけど、体には気をつけて。
ええ、言われなくとも。
God, he's still so cute.
アリス、兄さんをよろしく。
Understood. Take care, Snow. I hope to see you again. Well, you know, soon.
また会う日まで。
Okay, bye. Give him a little kiss. And with that, Snow White walked out of the cafe. Bye, Snow! Bye, babies.
さてと、それじゃあ僕も行きますか。
But do you have to go? You're so cute. When Snow White was gone, Gretel picked up his suitcase. Are you sure you want to leave? Unlike Snow, who was going to their mother's house, Gretel had not set a destination. I couldn't help but wish that he would change his mind.
ええ、まあ。でも、その前に。
He gazed at me for a moment, and I tilted my head in confusion. Then, out of nowhere, he grabbed me by the hand and pulled me close. What? I was gonna... Excuse me? Hello? What? Listen! Frickin'... Ah!
アリスさん、あなたは魅力的な女性だ。立場が違えば僕もあなたに引っかかっていたかもしれない。
Oh, listen! That's the true ending, is that Gretel steals me away! Ah! Fuck! You're next, Gretel. I'm coming for you next. Oh my god, so cute! Oh, fuck! He shot me a seductive smile as I clenched my cheek in surprise. Yeah, unlock the double brother achievement! Woo! Thank you, Gretel. You're a charming guy yourself. I kinda want to kiss you again. Come here! You smiled back at him.
それはどうも。
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
お前
Meanwhile, Cinderella was shaking with rage. Naturally, Gretel saw this and decided to rub salt in the wound. Oh?
ごちそうさまです。なかなか美味しかったですよ。
Gretel, please! Oh my god, please marry me! Gretel, I love you so much. Oh, Gretel.
グレーテル
This Oto Monday was worth it.
では、また会う日まで。
Oh my god, please marry me. Gretel, don't go. Gretel. With a gallant wave of his hand, Gretel turned on his heel and strode out of the door. I gave his brother a kiss and he saw and he was like, I want some of that. And then surprised me. He fucking blindsided me. Ugh. Yeah, this is one way to make sure your brother doesn't miss you too long. Yeah. Yeah, see you around. Bye-bye. I wave goodbye. I would miss having him around, but I knew he was more than capable of taking care of himself.
あの野郎油断も隙もあったもんじゃねえあんたも俺という男がいながらされるがままにされてんじゃねえよ
Listen, I'll let you know a little secret. I didn't expect him to do that. It was gonna be the other way around. He glared at me and I shrugged my shoulders. Fucking get bent! I'm not going to be rude to my future in-law.
将来って
Because we're gonna get married? Stupid? Assuming we get married, that is. But of all the possible choices we could make, I'd say it's definitely on the table.
そうだな
Yeah, he's kicking me up too. Bye, punt. His anger instantly deflated. An awkward silence descended between us, and I fixed my gaze on him. Are we letting Alice still stay here? Are we kicking him out? He's still upstairs in his room. Well, it looks like it's just the two of us, huh? No, Alice is still there. Are we gonna hear him shout?
おう
Cinderella looked away. Catch! Without warning, I dashed up and hugged him. Oh, woo, I gwump you. Fucking. Attack hug, tee-hee. Stupidest fucking. Now we can be all lovey-dovey without anyone bothering us.
ラブラブ
Yeah, dabu-dabu. We're dating now, remember? I love you, you love me.
まあな
Yeah. So, now that we're officially an item, there's only one thing left to do. Can you guess what it is?
えセックスとか
Clip it. Fucking, I'm done. Okay. I need a tissue. Hold up. I gotta blow my nose. I can't breathe. Oh, God. Fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna put my eyeballs back on. 1 second. You wanna run that by me again, Cindy? You wanna try that one more time? Just come and hit me out of nowhere like a ton of bricks. Boy, howdy, Eureka, you and me both. Oh. Listen, Cindy, I can't handle this kind of thing. Well, it's because the game is dead-ass silent right now. I'm sorry. I was trying not to be loud, but my nose is a honker. Fuck. God. Why is this a choice? What do I do? I'm gonna pick, like, change the topic and Mr. Wizard's gonna show up being like, that's the wrong answer. And fucking, alright, let's see if Mr. Wizard shows up. I've been choosing wrong so far. Back on topic. I stepped away from him and cleared my throat. Which I'm doing a lot right now. Alright, Cinderella, let me ask you again. What is the first thing a new couple does?
抱きしめること
So this is... Yeah, just slap him. Just like, no! Bad, Cindy! Bad! I snapped my fingers. I gave him the finger guns. Pew, 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 pew. So I haven't done those yet.
抱きしめてもいいのか
I've been hugging you this whole time. Of course, whenever, wherever, preferably as tight as you can. I spread my arms out wide, inviting him. Come here. Give me some sugar. He sidled up to me and gently pulled me into his embrace. I'm so happy. Now hug me tighter. I want to hear my spine crack. I nuzzled my face against his chest like a kitten. Meow.
な
What is it, Cinderella? I looked up to find him gazing intently back. My heart skipped a beat.
このままキスしてもいいか
Well, at least it didn't surprise me like sex did. Fucking, that line just fucking killed me. Kiss me. Wow, this is sudden. It's not like I kissed you 2 nights ago with the initiative while you were crying. Kiss your ugly crying face. Anyways, my voice cracked in my panic.
突然じゃないずっ
Oh, fuck.
と思ってた
Don't you whisper that at me,
あ
Cindy,
んた
don't
に
you?
触れたいってさ
In my ears.
俺たち恋人同士なんだよな
Turning it back around
No.
on me.
してもいいんだよな
That's strange. All of a sudden he's pushy, aggressive, dominant perhaps?
さっきグレーテルがあんたにしてただろ
Ah, there it is. His inferiority complex is flaring up. That was on the cheek. In certain countries, that barely qualifies as a greeting.
ここは外国じゃない
Touche.
ダメか
Oh, for crying out loud. How could I possibly say no when you're begging me so sweetly? Okay. Pulse racing, I close my eyes. If Alice is going to interrupt at any moment, this is going to be the moment. He cupped my cheek and I felt his breath against my skin. At last. At last I was going to have my first kiss. Unless you count the one from earlier that I initiated, in which case it was my second!
僕がいるぞバカップル
Netherlands and probably in some other like European countries. But basically in the Netherlands, I know for a fact because I have family out there. You greet with the kiss on the cheek. Usually just 2 if you're just friends, and then 3 if you're being formal. At least that's how I've always been explained it.
悪い。
Did you just do that in my face?
大丈夫か?
Did you just like spit in my face? Yeah, I'm fine. A romantic moment is ruined, but other than that, just peachy.
いつからいたんだよ。
Cinderella turned and pointed at the intruder. Naturally, that intruder was none other than Alice.
いつから？そりゃ君たちがキスするのしないだの気持ち悪い盛った男女関係のやりとりを
I knew he was
一部始終
here.
見ていたに決まっているだろう。これだから僕はカップルは嫌いなんだ。しかも付き合いたては自分たちの世界に酔っていて正直とてもキモい。
Well, then leave. Alice, the mood breaker.
そういや、まだあなたがいたんだっけな。忘れ。
It's rare to see you outside of your room for a change.
気まぐれだ。僕が日がない家に閉じこもっているように見えるか？
You have so far.
確かに僕は色白華奢な美少年ではあるが、太陽を浴びずに骨粗しょう症になる気はないからな。というか、さりげなく話を変えようとするな。
Darn, I guess that won't work on you. Truth be told, I would have preferred we gloss over the part where he witnessed our entire lovey-dovey exchange, but evidently that was too much to ask for.
見えすいてるんだよ、この最低最悪腹黒性悪女。まったく、こんな女のどこがいいのか、ぜひ聞かせてもらいたいものだね。
可愛いし優しいし面白いし頭も良くて料理もうまいしどこをとっても高スペックで最高だろう。
Oh my god. That's a total 180 from your smile is worth 10 points, but I will take it. Oh, Cinderella, I love you so much.
俺も大好きだ。
Oh my god, stop. Oh, fuck. That was so immediate. Stop. Oh, Jesus. We shared another tight hug. I don't think I can handle this. Enjoy the show, Alice.
聞きたくもない見たくもない
And leave some room for Jesus. We're not in school. We're not middle schoolers at the dance in the gymnasium. Oh, Jesus. He stuck his arm between us, pulling us apart.
どうやら他の奴が出ていったようだが安心してくれ。僕はしばらくこの場に留まることを選択している。
どうせ行き場所がないんだろ。
I mean, you could evict him.
黙れ。女の尻に敷かれる典型的ヘタレ男。
What the fuck? What the fuck kind of insult is that? Alpha or beta has nothing to do with it. I believe in an equal relationship between two partners.
で、影で自分のいいように操るんだろ。その様子を世間様では男を手玉
Wow,
に取ってる
language,
っていうんだよ。
Cindy.
よかったな、シンデレラ。君がメタボバルでハゲのおっさんやヨボヨボの老人じゃなくて。君が貧乏で解消がないヘタレでいいところと言ったら100歩譲って容姿くらいな残念スペックの持ち主だったおかげで彼女が財産目当てではないことが仮に証明されたようなもんだ。
Can we evict him? As Alice's snide triad continued, Cinderella nervously turned to me.
なんで俺のことを好きになってくれたんだ？
Cinderella, Alice, look what you did. Now his insecurity complex is flaring up even more.
顔だろ。あとは声だな。
Oh, he does
い
have
わ
a
ゆる
sexy
イケ
voice.
ボとかいうやつだ。
Yeah, his voice is pretty sexy. It can be pretty sexy. It can also be very sad, but it can be very sexy, yes. I mean, nobody asked you, Alice.
そうだったのか。あ
Oh god.
好きだ。おいで。
I don't like it. I don't like it. Stop. You really don't have to force it. I appreciate the effort, but that is not what you sound like. I admit, you're quite good looking, and you have a manly voice. But while I love those things about you, there is more to it than that.
なら言ってみろ。
He's a sweetheart on the inside.
普段から優しい方がいいだろ。
He's secretly a hard worker.
普段から真面目な方が真面目だろ。
He's really good with his hands.
仕事に活かせてないかな。
Sometimes people just fall in love. And there doesn't have to be a reason.
あんたら、さりげなく俺を貶めてないか？
気のせいだ。
He is the one who's dunking on you. I'm trying to build you up, but he's being an asshole. You're overthinking it. Cinderella slumped his shoulders at our perfectly synced reaction. I wouldn't call it synced, but yeah. Sure. Let's go with that. Oh dear, I think he's legitimately upset. As his girlfriend, it's my job to soothe him. There, Cindy. Don't worry. I still love you, whether you're 40 and balding or a doddering old geezer. I stroked his hair.
本当かよ。
ほんとほんと。
まああれだ。君はせいぜいその女の手のひらの上でピエロのように踊らされていたまえ。僕には1ミクロンも理解できないが、惹かれ合う何かがあったか。まあ、たまたま相性があったのだろう。
なら、しばらく邪魔するなよ。
Exactly.
安心してくれ。僕がいる限り、ここをカップルの愛の巣などといった公序良俗に反する場にするつもりは一切ない。かけらもない。ミジンコほどもない。
We're gonna sell the building. Bye.
君たちが見せつけてやろうぜ的な歪んだ性癖の変態でもない限り、今後も二人の邪魔をするつもりだ。あ、ちなみに部屋が別々であろうと、まかり間違ってそういう雰囲気になった瞬間、容赦なく壁ドンしてやるから覚悟しておくように。
You're gonna kabedon me? I'm sorry, wait, did you just say you're gonna kabedon me? You're gonna kabedon me or Cindy? Who are you gonna kabedon? I need to know for science. By slam us against the wall, I had the feeling he didn't mean the fun, sexy kind. Aw, damn. Listen. Done with his rant, Alice turned on his heel and left the room.
キスは
I think it's gonna be on hold for a while. Pat, pat. Cinderella let out the world's heaviest sigh. I pat him on the butt. And so began my new life together with Cinderella, and we plotted to murder Alice. How we were handling the cafe now that his brothers were gone, you ask?
お客様、ご注文はお決まりでしょうか?
No. Actually, it was working out surprisingly well. Fortunately, Gretel left his dessert recipes for us, so I was able to replicate them to an extent. Meanwhile, Cinderella took care of the rest. And not to brag or anything, but he kicked ass at it. Cleaning, laundry, cafe prep, customer service, and all without my help. Total lifesaver. Without Snow or Gretel around, our workload had doubled, and it wasn't easy to serve all our customers in a timely fashion. But we were confident we could manage as long as we had each other. However...
なあ。
Oh, Cinderella, here, run this out for a customer, will you? I handed him a slice of freshly baked cake on a plate.
おう。あのさ。
What's the next order? He blinked at my rapid-fire question.
え？ああ、クランペットとオレンジペコ。
Got it! As soon as he gave the order, I launched into prep. Things were slow for right now. Based on past experience, we were due for a customer rush not too long from now. I gotta get as much prepped as I can. What is it? I glanced over to find him standing there with a slice of cake, looking like he had something to say.
手伝おうか。
Thanks for the offer, but someone has to stay out front to cover the dining area.
そうか。
Oh, here comes
そうだよ
another
な。
train.
あのさ、今日店が終わったら。
Just then, the door chime rang. Cinderella, get the door! There's a customer!
あ、おう。
He's like trying to ask me out on a date. Just cannot.
終わった。
No, he's so tired. Oh. Once the cafe was closed, Cinderella slumped over the table. I took a seat across from him. What a day, huh? It wasn't even that busy either. So anyway, what were you gonna tell me earlier?
あのさ。
He's so excited. But just as he jumped upright, the door jingled and someone walked in.
もうなんだよ。
Oh. It was a small boy.
ああ、ガキ？なんだよ。もう閉店だぞ。
Cinderella, be nice to the child. Oh, welcome back, Ashley. Yeah, you missed some pretty fun moments. The boy flinched at Cinderella's brusque tone, and then... Cindy, you made a child cry. He started crying at the top of his lungs. You better be ashamed of yourself, mister.
どうした？なんで泣く？
There. He's a big scary man, isn't he? Come here, sweetie. I held my arms open wide and the boy ran to me, sniffling.
別に何もしてねえだろ。てか、何ちゃっかり抱きついてんだ。離れろ。
He's just a little kid. What's the problem? I picked the boy up and sat him on my lap.
よくねえよ。なんで俺が？
How come you what? I smirked. At this rate, he flinched slightly. Evidently, he realized what I was getting at.
なんでもねえよ。
That's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. He turned away sulkily. Alas, if only I could bully him a bit more. Sadly, now's not the time. Are you not good with kids or something?
まあな。
But you have two younger brothers.
あいつらはでかいだろ。ガキはガキでも年齢が一桁は苦手なんだよ。
I covered the child's ears. Rude. I'm the baby of the family myself, so I can't say I have much experience with them, but still, they're so cute, aren't ya? I turned the conversation to the boy in my lap. Aw, it's okay. I know he seems scary on the outside, but he's a sweetheart on the inside, I promise. The little boy stopped crying and stared curiously at the big, scary-looking man.
まあ、しょうがねえ。今日だけは特別だ。許してやる。
I could tell he was taking pains not to upset the child a second time. He's just so cute! Give me a huggy wuggy. I wrapped my arms around him and gave him a big squeeze. Oh. What's going on, little guy? Where's your mommy and daddy?
わかんない。
You don't know? Are you lost?
たく、はた迷惑な親だな。自分のガキの面倒も見られねえのかよ。
At Cinderella's caustic remark, the boy slumped his shoulders on the verge of tears again.
待て、泣くな。今のは冗談だ。お前の親は悪くない。だから泣くな。
Yeah, apparently we're adopting a kid right now. Realizing his mistake, Cinderella jumped to his feet in panic. Once the crisis was averted, Cinderella heaved a huge sigh of relief. I've never seen him act this way before. Oh, I know! Want a snack?
食べる。
I think we have some cookies left over. I lowered him down off my lap and got to my feet. Meanwhile, Cinderella rolled his eyes.
知らないやつから物をもらったりついてったりしちゃいけねえって言われなかったか？
But it's a cafe. You're supposed to take food from strangers because you pay them for it. The little boy hung his head.
ほら見ろ、言われてるんじゃねえか。
I'm giving him a cookie, Cinderella. Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that. I'm still gonna give him a cookie, though. These days, people will call Child Protective Services over anything. They might even take us to court. Okay, how about this? Next time you're here with your mommy and daddy, I'll give you some cookies then. That works for you, right, Cinderella? I didn't get much of a response from the boy, so instead I let Cinderella make the call.
いいですかってもう決めてんじゃねえか。ま、いいんじゃねえの。
Yay! Isn't that exciting?
うん。
The child voice is so cute.
で、お前の親はどんなやつだ？どこではぐれたかわかるか？
わかんない。
The boy shook his head.
親がどんな格好してるのかもわかんないのかよ。
白い服着てた。お父さんは灰色の服。
やればできんじゃねえか。それで十分だ。本人かどうかは見ればわかるな。
うん。
ちなみに今日は昼に何食った？
ポテトとお魚。
フィッシュ&チップスか。
あとオレンジジュースも飲んだ。
それは親と一緒に食べたんだよな。家で食べたか？
お店。
どんな店だったか覚えてるか？
わかんない。
大体でいいぞ。茶色とか白とか。ああ、もしかしてこの店に似てたのか？
Oh, he knows what restaurant it was.
そっか、そういうことか。だから間違えてここに入ってきたんだな。
After asking the boy a series of questions, Cinderella nodded in understanding. I wasn't sure I understood where he was going with this, but it sure seemed like he was getting somewhere at least.
お父さん、お母さん。
But the little boy whimpered to himself.
わがまま言うなら置いてくって言われた。僕、捨てられたのかな。
Fat tears welled in his eyes as fear set in. Surely that's not...
そんなわけないだろう。
In contrast to my hesitation, Cinderella's tone was firm. The boy and I stared back at him, wide-eyed.
別に少しわがまま言ったくらいで親は子供を捨てやしねえよ。人間はゴミじゃないんだ。自分に都合が悪くなったからといって簡単に捨てやしない。どんなに手がかかったって自分の子供は可愛いもんだ。家族の愛情や相手を必要とする気持ちは無償のものなんだからな。
As I listened, I realized that this wasn't just what Cinderella believed, it was what he wanted to believe. Just because someone's love was unconditional didn't guarantee that love would always be there.
ま、元気出せって。いつかはお父さんとお母さんが迎えに来てくれるさ。
いつかっていつ？
今すぐにだ。きっと今頃お前のことを血眼で探してるさ。
And the door opens.
血眼？
一生懸命ってことだ。お前のことが大事だからな。
本当？
Honto.
ああ、本当だ。ほら、手よこせ。
Cinderella reached out to the boy.
手だ、手。俺と手をつなぐんだよ。それとも肩車の方がいいか？
Oh, that'd be so cute, Cindy carrying him on his shoulders.
肩車？
俺様がお前の親を探してやるって言ってんだ。ただ待つより自分で探しに行った方がいいだろう。ほら、手をつながねえとまたはぐれちまうかもしれねえだろ。
でも知らない人についてっちゃダメって。
俺は知らない人じゃないだろ。俺の名前はなんだ？
シンデレラ？さっきお姉ちゃんが言ってた。
そうだ。俺はシンデレラだ。お前は俺を知っている。知らない人なんかじゃないだろ。
He can handle children. He's doing just fine. Beaming up at Cinderella, the boy took his hand.
よし、偉いぞ。
In response, he ruffled the boy's hair with his free hand.
くすぐったい。
Oh, so cute. What a tender little moment. I think I might cry.
なんだよ。
He's gonna be a good dad. I thought you weren't good with kids.
苦手だけど。
You seem pretty good with kids. After that little exchange, I beg to differ. You really do seem like the older brother type. You know that? Oh, my weakness. I'm weak for older brother types. I nodded pensively to myself. Definitely older brother type. Definitely.
はあ？
And for the record, Cinderella, I fixed him with a steely look.
なんだよ。
I want to hold hands with you too. I reached for his free hand with a big grin on my face. Give me hand. I want it.
ダメ。
No. Oh, come on, that's not fair. This time it was my turn to throw a tantrum. I hold the kid's hand and suddenly make Cindy jealous. Are we doing that? Are we holding each of the child's hands and we're letting him swing back and forth? That's my favorite thing to do. I love doing that with my niece and nephew.
こら、暴れんな。落ちるぞ。
He's on his shoulders instead.
はーい。
This kid sounds adorable.
しっかり捕まってろよ。
It was such a sweet, picturesque little scene. I couldn't wipe the smile off my face. Plus, after a long talk, I convinced Cinderella to hold hands with me later on the way home. Once we found the boy's parents. Yatta!
たく、ガキと張り合うなよな。恥ずかしい。
Says the man who is throwing a fit for me hugging a child. Why do you care? Isn't it proof that I love you?
愛されてるって。ああ、そうかよ。そりゃありがたいことだな。
Ooh, you're blushing.
なってる。
Natteru.
うるせえな。
Any luck? Do you see your parents anywhere?
いない。
向こうも探してるんだろうし、どっかですれ違ってるのかもな。もういないとは思うけど、こいつが飯食った場所ってのはだいたい見当ついてるぞ。
本当？
You're a genius. Well, he just likes to shop a lot. That explains why he brought us to a very specific part of town.
まあな。こんな片田舎じゃ店も限られるからな。
All those years of goofing off in town really paid off this time, huh? I gave him a thumbs up, the universal symbol of good job, though no job would have been more accurate at the time. Bilingual bonus. In Japanese, the word for jobless is mushoku, the more you know.
あんたはいつも一言余計なんだよ。
Sorry.
たく。
Me.
あのお店だ。
The boy pointed at the building in the distance.
お、やっぱりか。
Oh, I recognize this place. It was the fancy restaurant I once visited with Cinderella.
ようやく気づいたか。
He smirked at me smugly. Oh, I hate when he outsmarts me because he's a dum-dum. You could have just told me from the outset. You could just fucking told me from the get-go. Ooh, smells good. A delicious scent wafted out from inside the building. Excuse me. I led the way inside. This restaurant used to be pretty unpopular due to its obscure location, but now it was thriving. Evidently, they'd worked hard to turn things around.
はい、いらっしゃいませ。
As soon as he recognized me, the waiter froze in his tracks. No surprise there, of course. But last time we were there, we ordered one of everything off the menu, and I can't imagine they were likely to forget about that anytime soon. Sorry to bother you, but we're looking for this boy's parents. He says they visited your establishment this afternoon. I gestured to the little boy.
ああ、それなら、つい先ほど迷子を探しているという親御さんが来ましたよ。
They did?
だってよ。ほら、俺の言った通りだろ。
Do you know where they went?
申し訳ございません。そこまでは。
How long is this? Is this not almost over? I thought we were gonna be done soon. What's happening? Well, that's all right. In that case, in the event that they come back to your restaurant, could you tell them? Could you have them wait here so we don't miss them?
もちろんです。
Thank you. We'll check back again in about 15 minutes, just in case.
わかりました。
Thank you. Thanks again. Bye. Looks like this might work out. What a relief. Sounds like you'll be seeing your mom and dad again soon. Sorry, Harley almost yanked my phone off my desk by tripping over the power cord. All right. Sounds like you'll be seeing your mom and dad again soon. I bet you'll feel better now. I bet you feel better now. Yeah. And what will you say when you see them?
わかんない。
わかんないじゃなくて、ごめんなさいだろ。
ごめんなさい。
いや、俺に言ったって意味ねえし。
If you want to say something to Cinderella, you can tell him thank you.
ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。
Oni-chan. So cute. At this, Cinderella fell silent, pouting his lips. Pardon me, mister, but I do believe this young man just thanked you. Now, what do you say back?
どういたしまして。人をガキ扱いすんな。
Then fucking answer a child. Just then my stomach growled loudly, ruining the sweet little moment.
今、なったよな。
Yeah, so? I have no idea what you're talking about, actually. Would it kill you to just pretend it didn't happen?
気のせいじゃないよな。だってさ。
But no, instead he smirked at me. Don't make the little boy your accomplice, that's cheating! Well, can you blame me? I can smell all the good food a mile away. At this hour, the shopping district was bustling with busy restaurants cooking up dinner for their customers. I can smell all my favorites too. Beef skewers, chicken skewers, steak skewers, meat skewers!
ま、昼の休憩もほぼないに等しいからな。腹減ってんなら、そこら辺の店に入って、好きなもの買って食えばいいだろ。
I am pretty hungry. Nah, we can just make something when we get home. I'll wait.
別に我慢なんか。
Oh. Out of nowhere, the little boy let out a cry of surprise.
どうした？いたか？
Cinderella and I looked around.
違う。おもちゃ屋さん。
おい。
The two of us slumped our shoulders. The boy flailed restlessly in excitement as Cinderella crouched down and let him off his shoulders. The second his feet touched the ground, he rushed over to the display window and peered at the toys.
どれが欲しいんだ？
In response, the boy pointed at the toy train.
なんだよ。こんなのが欲しいのか？
Cinderella!
べ
Cinderella stopped short, wincing at his mistake. He shot me a guilty look.
いらない。
え？
Oh.
お父さんとお母さんが迎えに来るなら、おもちゃなんていらない。
Baby.
我慢。
Oh, sorry, child. You're such a good boy. I knelt down and patted him on the head.
偉い？お姉ちゃんも？
Huh? Me?
食べたいの我慢してる。
that's true. Yeah, but
違うの？
I couldn't help but smile at his innocent question. Yeah, you're right. I'm being patient for right now so I can spend time with the man I love later. This time, the boy patted me back. Oh, that's fucking
偉い
cute.
偉い。
That's so fucking cute. No, thanks. Kids are so cute.
お姉ちゃんの好きな人ってお兄ちゃん？
Of course.
結婚してるの？
Not yet, but soon.
なんで都合よくそんな言葉知ってんだ？
A dreamy smile spread across my face.
あんたも気持ちの悪い笑い方すんな。
Aw, he yelled at me. He's cute when he yells.
お兄ちゃんはお姉ちゃんのことが好き？
Do you? This time it was my turn to deputize the child. Hmm?
まあな。
Yay! I gave the boy a high five.
嬉しい。
See, he gets it. Just then.
いた。
Ah, there's the parents. We spun around to find a woman rushing towards us, her face as white as a sheet.
お父さん、お母さん。
Oh. As soon as he spotted them, the boy made a beeline straight for them.
お父さん、お母さん。
Oh, baby boy found his parents.
ずっと探してたのよ。ごめんなさい。お母さんの方こそごめんなさい。一人で怖かったでしょ。寂しかったでしょ。
The boy's mother scooped him up into her arms. Meanwhile, the boy immediately started crying. He must have felt so relieved to find her at last. The man walked up, presumably the boy's father, and put an arm around his wife, smiling warmly. Oh, what a touching family reunion.
一緒に探してくれた。
Sniffling, the boy pointed at us.
あなた方が息子の面倒を見てくださったんですか？
Yes, that'll be $1 million. The woman looked over at us. Yeah, we found each other by chance.
そうだったんですか。本当にありがとうございます。
どういたしまして. The couple bowed politely. Oh, it was no problem at all. He was an angel, and we had a lot of fun together, right, Cinderella?
ああ、そうだな。
ぜひお礼をさせてください。
いえ、結構です。ほら、行くぞ。
With that, Cinderella turned and started to walk off, but the boy ran up and grabbed his hand.
お兄ちゃん。
Cinderella sighed and put his hand on the boy's head.
なんだよ。親は見つかっただろ。
一緒に探してくれてありがとう。
Aww.
お、もう迷子になるんじゃねえぞ。
He ruffled the boy's hair and the boy giggled. Aw, no worries, Draconi. You have a great night. We'll see you next time.
ねえ、またお店遊びに行ってもいい？
I know, it's taking longer than I expected. But I'll have it saved on Twitch so you can always pick it up later if you want to see how it ends. Yeah.
なんだ、そんなことか。おう、いいぜ。
We'll try. Bye!
お店をやっていらっしゃるんですか？
Yep, it's a little place right around the corner.
ああ、もしかして変わったお店かしら？
Strange menu. She sounded like she knew the place. Is our cafe more famous than I thought?
すごいキラキラしてたんだ。
キラキラ？
鳥とかネズミとかいっぱいあった。
The little glass figures! Oh! Cinderella and I exchanged a glance. He must be talking about the glass figurines. He was so busy crying that I didn't realize he'd even noticed. Feel free to come by the cafe anytime. We'll treat you to some yummy cookies, okay? I shot the boy a playful wink.
そうだな。今度来たら、そのキラキラしたのっていうやつ、お前にくれてやるよ。
本当? The boy's eyes lit up like fireworks. Whether they exploded out of his head because they were fireworks.
こら、ダメでしょ。この子ったら遠慮がなくてすみません。
The boy's mom looked a bit embarrassed, but Cinderella merely smiled.
いえ、多分その子が言っているのは、俺が趣味で作ってるガラス細工のことなんです。あんなのでよければ作ってやるよ。確か
You're gonna make him a glass
感
train?
謝だっけか。
作れるの？
今作ってるやつよりはずっと簡単だな。
すごい。
Pretty cool, right? Cinderella's so awesome! I bragged as though his accomplishments were my own. Can you blame me, though? Who wouldn't feel proud to be Cinderella's girlfriend right about now?
そうだよ。俺はすごいんだ。だから、いい子にして待ってろ。
わかった。
わかった! It sure gets dark early in the wintertime, huh? I exhaled and up at the sky. My breath left my lips in a white fog. After we said our goodbyes to the little boy and his family, we had decided to go to the lake for a while. I was hungry, and yet I couldn't will myself to go straight home and make dinner. Now that the boy was gone, I was feeling a little depressed. Kids sure are cute, aren't they? The two of us sat down on the lake shore.
そうだな。
And if other people's kids are cute, then I bet our own kids would be super mega adorable.
その発言、普通の男だったら引くぞ。
Are you implying that you're not like most guys? This Cinderella slowly turned to look at me. Oh. Yes. Oh. Out of nowhere, he put a hand over my eyes. Listen! You can't just do that! Huh? I brought my fingers to my lips and found them damp. Was that a fucking sloppy ass kiss?
よくよく考えたら、うちでできなくても、外にいたらできるんだよな。
Why you gotta cover my eyes to do it though? Yeah, exactly. Why would you cover my eyes?
なんとなく。
Fucking weirdo. But I want to see you kiss me.
見るな。てか、俺が見られたくねえんだよ。
But why?
好きだよ。
Stop it. Shut up. Shut your face. Where did that come from?
俺、あんたのことが好きだ。すっげえ好き。
Cinderella, you gotta stop that. You gotta stop. You can't stop it.
そういえば、ちゃんと告白したことなかったなって思ってさ。
Listen.
さっきもそうだったけどさ。いつも好きだってあんたに言われて、俺はそれに乗っかって、それじゃあ、ずるいだろ。
I'm okay with that though.
だから、もう一度言っとく。好きだ。
It's like a fucking punch. You might as well just punch me.
耳まで赤くなってるぞ。
Shut up! Don't be such a bully! You can't just subject me to your blindfold kink and expect me not to bat an eye.
目隠しプレイとか言うな。
It's totally what it fucking is.
俺もこんなこっぱずかしいことあんたの目見て言うのなんて。
Coward.
だからさ、しばらくの間このまま黙って聞いてくれ。
Fine. Alright. No! It's so cute! Ugh. As soon as I fell silent, he kissed me again. My body burned hot as my heart thumped in my chest. Without my sight, I couldn't predict when he might strike again. What's he thinking? I wish I could see the look on his face. I can see the look on his face just fine, Yurika. I don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, all Yurika could see was darkness.
あんたってさ、呆れるくらいいい女だよな。初めて出会った時、俺すげえ酔っ払ってたんだぜ。
How could I forget? Brilliant first impression.
酔っ払ってそのまま吐いて初対面のあんたに片付けさせて、普通嫌がるだろ。自分の吐いたもんも汚ねえってのに。でもあんたは嫌な顔一つしなかった。ずいぶんあんたに失礼なことも言ったよな。貧乏人だとか汚いだとか。本当はいいところのお嬢様なのに、そんなこと言われてもちっとも気にしないでさ。なんていうか、あんたは度量が広すぎるんだよ。普通は自分の婚約者がそんな暴言吐いたらそこで終了するだろう。でもそんなことお構いなしって感じで、その後も俺の思いつきに喜んで付き合って、毎日毎日喫茶店でメインで動いて、家事も洗濯もこなして、いつの間にかあの問題児の弟どもまで籠絡しやがった。初めて食べたあんたの料理、シチューだっけ？すげえうまかった。最初は口にする気なんかなかった。あの時はあんたがここにいるのも気まぐれで、どうせすぐに飽きて出ていくと思ってたし、仕事や家事で疲れてるってのに俺の帰りを飯も食わずに待ってるのも分かってたけど、変に思い入れも持ちたくなかった。それでも夜中に腹が減って興味本位でつまみ食いしたらうまくて驚いた。ただのお嬢様じゃないのかよと思って正直見直した。そりゃシチューなんて俺でも作れるけど、なんか他と違うって思ったんだ。
You're just telling all of this to me while covering my eyeballs. And I'm just sitting there letting you.
そういえばあんたってお嬢様なのにお嬢様らしくないよな。黙ってりゃそう見えるのにバカみたいに明るくてよく喋るし、行動的というかなんというか、とにかく変わってる。俺の代わりに殴られたこともあったよな。それでその後あんたに葉っぱかけられて謝りに行って、謝られた方が屈辱だって言われたんだ。彼女は私に同情したわけじゃなく、あなた自身に魅力があることを分からせるために来させたんだって。まったく性格いいんだか悪いんだか分かんねえよ。普通はそんなこと考えないだろ。しかも回りくどいし。でもさ、今思えばあんたはあの時から俺のことを分かってたんだよな。言葉で言っても分からないって、信じてもらえないとか思ったんだろ。あの時あんたが何を言おうがきっと俺は信じなかった。俺は本当はいつも不安で自分に自信がなくて、けど 何かが欲しくて。そんなわがままで子供みたいな俺のことを見透かしてて、それでもあんたはそばにいてくれた。好きにならないわけないだろ。あんたは誰が見ても可愛くて明るくて、でもそれだけじゃなくて、ずるくて悪賢くて露骨に誘惑してきて、そのくせちゃっかり予防線を張りやがって、俺のことを手玉に取ってるかと思えば、俺のことだけを見て、俺のことを考えて、俺のために行動してくれて、俺はいつどの瞬間に好きになったとかはわからない。気づいたらあんたのことが好きで、だからこそ別に付き合ってもないのに、他の男と一緒にいるところを見るとイライラしたし、独り占めしたいって思った。知ってるか？喫茶店に来る一部の男どもだってあんた目当てで来てるんだぜ。
Yeah, I'm very popular.
ま、知ってるか？あんたは恐ろしく勘がいいからな。それでいて気づかないふりしてるんだから、ひどい女だよ。本当はあんたを狙う男どもに、こいつは俺の婚約者なんだぞって触れて回りたかった。俺以外に笑いかけてやるなって言いたかった。でもできなかった。俺は臆病だからな。
Sorry, I'm multitasking.
好きだよ。
Oh, fuck. Alright, bad moment.
好きだ。大好きだ。ずっとそばにいたい。誰よりも思ってる。本当はいつだって抱きしめたい。キスだってしたい。ずっと触れていたい。知ってるだろ。
I'm knocking things over.
俺
I'm
は
sorry.
わがままなんだよ。
I'm ruining a perfectly good moment.
さっきあんたは俺との子供がどうとか言ったけど、俺だって考えたよ。あんたと結婚したらどうなるんだろうってさ。俺は夫婦というより恋人みたいな二人でいたいな。毎日あんたの作った美味しい料理を食べて、同じものを見て聞いて一緒に笑って時々喧嘩もするかもしれないけど、すぐに何でもなかったかのように仲直りするんだ。休みの日にはデートして、二人の記念日は必ず祝いたい。二人しておしゃれしてさ、たまには楽したって罰は当たらないだろ。いつか子供ができた時も二人でいる時間は大切にしたい。もちろんちゃんと家族サービスはするつもりだ。一緒に旅行なんて出かけるのもいいな。お弁当なんか持ってピクニックなんてのも。柄じゃないなんて思うなよ。好きな人と一緒だから楽しいんだ。一緒に思い出を作りたいって思うんだ。それに子供たちはいろんなところへ連れて行ってやりたい。習い事でも何でも自分の好きなことをさせたい。夢を持つようになったら その夢が叶うように応援してやりたい。あんたも何かあったらちゃんと相談してほしい。俺も一番最初に相談する。あとはそうだな、俺はいつまでもあんたに綺麗なままでいてほしいな。としく。
Okay, I can finally open my eyes again. I was starting to get bored. At this, finally, Cinderella pulled his hand away. I slowly opened my eyes and he met my gaze. Cinderella.
なんて。これじゃまるでプロポーズしてるみたいだな。
He smiled sheepishly.
あんたの瞳は好きだけど苦手だ。
He slowly leaned in and my heart raced as I felt his breath against my skin.
しばらくの間目と
Okay. I closed my eyes again and felt something warm against my lips. And so we exchanged the world's softest, sweetest kiss. Good little peck.
ありがとうございました。
Once we saw off the last customer, we brought in we brought in the sign and flipped the plaque on the door to closed. Whew, today really took a lot out of me. I stretched my arms wide. Sadly, it wasn't enough to shake off my built-up fatigue.
まあな。
Cinderella flopped down into a chair, looking rather exhausted himself. You worked really hard today. I'll make you something to drink.
それよりちょっとこっち来い。
Okay. He waved me over and pulled me into a big hug. Yeah. Hugs are the best.
この方が癒される。
Yeah. Likewise. Lucky us, huh?
だな。日中は客がいるし、夜はアリスがいるし、こんな時くらいしかあんたに触れられないしな。
Just fucking deck him. That reminds me, we haven't done any glass crafting in a long time, have we?
ああ、
We'd stopped doing those glass crafting lessons shortly the day we confessed the truth to each other. Mainly because we'd been too busy with other things, of course. Still, I couldn't help but miss it.
かといって、
But
今俺の部屋に入るなよ。あんたは女で、俺は男なんだ。だから、その、わかるだろう。好きな女が自分の部屋にいるだけでその気になるというか。
It's fine, I trust you.
そういう残酷なことを男に言うなよ。
Don't do that. Oh, Cinderella exhaled. I thought he yawned. But I could tell it was more out of exhaustion than disappointment. Have you been getting enough sleep?
おお、撮ってるよ。あんたの方こそどうなんだ？
Yep, I've been sleeping like a baby, thank you very much.
もう白雪もグレーテルもいないし、たまには一緒の部屋で寝てもいいだろう。
There's still Alice to worry about, remember? Also, you literally just said I'm not allowed in your room.
ああ、そういやそうだな。
Are you gonna fall asleep like right here? Is he zonking out? As I listened to his slow, steady breathing, I giggled and stroked his hair. If he's that tired, then I may as well let him get some rest. The past few days have been, I've been so happy. Almost too happy, really. After we revealed our true selves, we confessed our feelings for one another. No matter how hard the struggle, as long as we had each other, we would make it through. And from here on out, we would live happily ever after. Or would we? Is this really how it ends? There's still so many problems we have yet to resolve. Cinderella's dad, the debt, and worst of all, my parents. There's no way they don't know about the debt. Sure, our dads are old friends, but my parents are particular about their my parents in particular are pretty hands-off, but even then, I can't imagine they'd let me marry someone without doing some of their homework first. Is it possible they're going to let me have the final say?
何考えてるんだ?
I snapped back to reality to find Cinderella squinting at me suspiciously. Oh, nothing. Come on, it's time to make dinner. I smiled evasively.
ごまかすなよ。あんたの実家のことだろ。
Yeah, his voice was making me a little sleepy too. I mean, I should have been off like 20 minutes ago. I thought this was gonna end. You've learned how to call my bluffs, haven't you? My smile tensed.
当たり前だろう。俺だってあんたのことが知りたいから何を思って何を考えてるんだとか考えてんだよ。
It's actually really important to consider the other person's thought process when you're trying to get to know them, isn't it?
まあな。それだけあんたのことが好きだってことだ。
God, he's being so cute. And I appreciate that.
で、どうなんだ?
Looks like I won't be able to wriggle out of this one. I heaved a sigh. Yes, you were right. I was thinking about my parents. And we will touch on that subject next week because I have to go to bed like 20 minutes ago. I guess we're dealing with City for one more week before we finally move on to Gretel and Snow. Oh man, I thought it was gonna be over. There's so many times that I thought it was like the end, and then it was like, nope, just kidding, we're still doing this. So we're gonna have to wait another week, it looks like. But yeah. It is very long. Oh my gosh, it's so long. But yeah, let me just, but yeah. That'll be the end of the tea party here, so thank you for joining. You know, we'll see you next time at the party with a new flavor. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. And I love you. And sleep well. And good night. Bye.